Hey, welcome to Construction Hot Takes today. I don't know what the topic is. What are we talking about today?
I like that pointer finger you got going on.
That's right.
Hey, we are talking about SEO, AEO, GEO for construction.
All the searching.
Searching.
All the
Yes.
searching. All right.
But in plain English.
Yeah. What do those acronyms stand? We know search engine optimization.
Yes.
What are the other two?
So yeah, this is the new players on the field. And they're new, and yes, they're hype, and everyone's still figuring it out, but it's also equally important, and we figured a good deal out about it in the last couple of months. So
What do they mean?
I'm about to tell you.
I don't even know what AEO is. What's
So-
that one?
Answer engine optimization is what AEO stands for.
Okay.
GEO is generative engine optimization.
Okay.
And
Those are both AI related.
they're AI related, but they're very different things.
Okay. Why don't you explain to me and our listeners, viewers, what is the difference?
First of all, why should you care? If you're a residential construction business, you should absolutely care. If you have a medium to small size general contracting business and you're looking to grow and establish new clients, you should also care. If you have $1 billion GC and you shouldn't care, your tech team will probably handle it. So just skip past this episode. But for everybody else, it's how you're found. It's how anybody finds you on a digital platform these days. And people say, okay, well, but no one's searching for us on ChatGPT. Well, one, wrong, they are. Two, even if they're pulling up on Google, AI optimization matters because all search platforms are now using LLMs to inform their search results. So the difference is AEO, answer engine optimization. An answer engine is an in-platform answer. So either in AI overviews or in the ChatGPT reply itself or Perplexity or whatever.
Is it also like when you search in Google and it gives you an AI answer at the top of the page?
Yes.
Okay.
That means it's serving up your name, your content in the answer. It's just saying that who's the best GC for building schools near me or whatever. That was a bullshit query. But yes, you would say Ascent Consulting is the best general contractor if we're pretending we're a contractor, right? And it just says your name, right? So it's just saying your name in the answer. It's not linking out to your page. It's not citing. It's just an answer engine. Generative engine optimization is for things like in a Google search as well, right? It will link in the search results. Okay, well, I have found 3's 3, and this person says this about this topic, and here's a link to their page, right? So they're citing you as a source
Okay.
in the answer. And you can optimize for them 2 different ways as well. So none of this really requires being a tech genius. What it requires is understanding how these LLMs are working and how they think and where they're getting their sources from. And then you just go play in those sandboxes. So we're going to talk about that today.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Where do you want to start?
Well, I think it's actually really important for everyone to know these 2 things. As of right now, this is January 30th, 2026, LLMs are getting their main citations and sources of information from 2 places. Reddit and LinkedIn is the new player
Really?
in the field. LinkedIn article pages.
Okay.
So great SEO, search engine optimization, has always been, and I say always, in the last few years has foundationally been built upon helpful content, proving that you have what we call EEAT. That's Google's alphabet to describe what is great content, and that stands for expertise, experience, authority, and trustworthiness. And those are the signals that they look for to determine what's good and helpful content.
Okay.
So that's still important. That hasn't changed. But now what's changed is that you need to make sure that that content is structured in a way that the LLMs see you answering those questions. So it's really a question and answer format. And then see you on multiple different sources, whereas SEO used to rely upon backlinks, which means your content was linked out to by somebody else in a relevant industry.
Right.
Well, that's still like important, but it's not the main player anymore. LLMs aren't going through that network. What they're going to look at is Reddit is a huge source because it's such a populated database with answers, right? It's looking for answers. So it's going to go and read what all these real world people in their human language have said about whatever the topic is. And it's citing sources. It's a place that so much of the B2B world is underrepresented, and especially in construction. Like if I were a home builder right now, I'd have my marketing team go and just go through any kind of threads that are related to like best high-end home builders in Miami and start populating those with your own content and start answering. It doesn't take a ton of time. Like that's an easy win. As well as LinkedIn articles, not just LinkedIn posts, but the long format articles. Mm-hmm. So they're saying that that is a high source of authority and trustworthiness because of the nature of the platform and the fact that you can link out to your own credentials, right? And you link to a company. So it really gives you, okay, this was written by the president of this company, and the LLM's looking at what does this company do? Okay, they're an expert in the space. And so that article, like say for us, I would have and we have done this before and we're going to double down on it, is actually putting our blog content that we have on our website also into a LinkedIn article format because that already comes with the authority. Yes, our own website is great and we've built it correctly, so we do have authority there, but it's just another place to have additional authority. As well as if you don't have an awesome website like ours, I would start by pushing your articles to LinkedIn articles.
Do we have to worry about any type of loss of intellectual property rights if we publish it on LinkedIn?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I've never come across anything like that, and I'm not like a lawyer, but I don't believe that anything that you post all of a sudden then just becomes someone can own it and steal it. I mean, we're putting it on the internet as well already. So obviously I wouldn't
it's on the internet on our website. If we give it to LinkedIn, does it become LinkedIn's content as well? Do they get
That's an interesting
rights
question.
to it?
I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that. But I don't think so. We could Google that.
We should look at that.
Why don't
I
Google it now?
Maybe the AI will tell us.
The AI will tell me.
We'll see how smart the AI is about LinkedIn posts.
Or which AI should I use? ChatGPT? Or Google?
That's a good question. I would ask ChatGPT.
Okay. Chatty G, as we like to call her.
Chatty G.
Chatty G. All right.
I use the mobile version where I can talk to her.
So I have a question for you, and I would like to know. Hold on. I would like to know if I put my information onto a LinkedIn article, say it's a blog post from my website, and I post it as an article, am I surrendering any type of intellectual property? Let's see. Oh, it ended my voice chat. Okay. Do you have your phone?
You're not doing this very well.
I'm not doing it right. I don't voice chat to my Chatty G as often as you do.
This would be fun.
I made him change the voice because I couldn't stand his girlfriend's
Hey,
voice.
Good to have you here.
Oh, you put it back.
Hi, how you doing today?
Hey there, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How's everything going on your end today?
Pretty great. I got a question for you. If I take one of my blog posts from my website and I republish it in LinkedIn as an article, a long format article, am I surrendering any of my intellectual property rights, or am I giving LinkedIn the right to use my content however they want?
When you post something on LinkedIn, you still own your intellectual property. You're basically giving LinkedIn a license to display or distribute it on their platform, but it doesn't mean they can take ownership or use it however they want outside of that. It's always good to review their terms, but generally your rights stay with you.
All right. Well, there you go. Thanks, Chatty G.
Always happy to help. If anything else pops up, intellectual property or otherwise, just give me a shout.
Will do.
Okay, so there we go. Question answered.
All right. Well,
so it doesn't.
Now I feel a little bit better about you publishing our blogs on LinkedIn.
Yes. And so, yeah, I mean, right now, that's those two sources, Reddit and LinkedIn, are where, and go run this experiment for yourself. Run some searches, and you can see immediately where those sources are coming from. And it's Reddit.
It's interesting. I don't see Reddit in the cited sources when I have to do research.
All the time.
What are you searching?
Anything and everything. Even like business and marketing stuff, like Reddit is there. It's becoming almost the new, where like an SEO for, you can talk about residential construction stuff, having your name on Angie or like Yelp and having a lot of reviews there, that's still helpful. But like that was the thing. That's like where Google was going to. Reddit is now becoming that kind of level of sourcing for
Interesting.
authority. So yeah, it's
I
an
always
easy
just
thing to
thought
plan.
Reddit was a whole bunch of Gen Y and
Just
Gen
say
Z
it, just say
whiners
it.
just complaining about everything.
No,
I just thought it was like
it
a
really
complete
isn't.
bitch fest and a rage bait site.
I mean, there's certainly those sides
Don't
of
they
Reddit
just,
too.
isn't
for
everybody
sure.
on there just complain about what they don't like?
No, but people are they do ask questions there of like, I am remodeling my house and I need like somebody who actually does good roofing in Miami who's used this company before. And they're like, oh man, I did and they suck. Or, oh, they were great. And upvote, downvote. You know, like there's those type of community resources
Interesting.
that exist. Yeah.
I don't spend any time on Reddit.
I know, but it's an easy lift for people right now. Like go and just have either your marketing team do it, or if you don't have a marketing team, call me and my team. We'll help you out. But those two things are a great place to start. However, to talk about what really it looks like to optimize for AEO, GEO, and SEO. And the core tenet hasn't changed. Publish helpful, real, human expertise content. It's a great idea, though, with that trustworthiness and authority to have a LinkedIn account that is linked to a company or your company, and you link yourself as the author to your LinkedIn account, because then it gives it the breadcrumb and the trails of authority to follow, and that's going to boost it right away. So for people who are like, I don't want to have social media, I don't do LinkedIn, it's worth doing LinkedIn for your business. If you're a business owner, you need to have LinkedIn. Like,
I've been saying that since I started doing marketing work. Like that lends you at least a little bit of credibility, because when you meet somebody new, they usually go check your website and they check your LinkedIn. You meet people at networking events, you meet people at a coffee shop, wherever you're meeting new people, and you get, hand out a physical or a digital business card or trade contact info. If you apply for a job, everybody goes and checks your LinkedIn. And if you don't have a profile on LinkedIn, you're instantly suspect.
Yeah, exactly.
Like people do not trust people who aren't on LinkedIn in a business sense.
In a business sense, yeah.
In a business sense. If
You
they can't
have to
find
show.
you or your company on LinkedIn, there's just a lack of credibility there. Like that's the bare minimum you need to do to have a legitimate business.
Well, I think it's interesting, like,
in the eyes of a consumer,
Yes.
especially in a
residential world,
in a business to consumer
Yeah.
market where you're selling
100%.
to residential customers, right?
Yeah.
HVAC, electrical, general contracting, remodeling, new home builds. Like you have to be a credible company, and LinkedIn is just a starting point and a great website.
Well, I think it's interesting. We have come across contractors before who were like, marketing stuff doesn't work for me. No, it doesn't work. Okay, well, their website is from 2004 and they haven't updated it. Like, you haven't even tried.
I don't know anybody who's got a website
Okay,
from 2004.
that's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. 2014.
That's 22 years ago now.
2014. That's 12 years ago. We had a
That's-
client who had a website for at least 12
I have
years
seen a
ago.
couple of those. Yes.
But the thing is that the world has just changed so much. Where you used to be able to get by on having like just a website.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
What's going to happen to Google Ads if everybody's going to ChatGPT to ask questions now?
They've already integrated ads into the platform.
How is that working?
In consumer ads right now, they have like shopping ads. They're still experimenting. It's rapidly evolving.
In like ChatGPT?
Inside of ChatGPT.
I haven't seen any ads yet.
Yeah, it's not wide, platform wide yet, but yes, they exist and they're testing it and testing the market and the waters and ad placement it's mostly been in like shopping right now is where they're doing it. But it's only a matter of time before the ad market is not going to give up their money. Like Google Ads makes so much money for Google. They're going to figure out a way to roll that into Gemini and deep research and AI mode and all of that. So it's coming. It's in development. We'll see it soon. And yeah, I mean, the ads are still effective. We still get tons of clients from our ads and tons of traffic. And my clients, who I manage their ads for, we're seeing still great returns on our ad investment. So it's not going anywhere. It's just going to shift. What that looks like, we don't really know just yet because it's still in development.
Any other quick wins for people who might want to learn more about this besides asking their own AI about AEO and GEO?
The thing is, like, the commodity of being human now in the digital world of AI slop is where you're going to continue to stand out. Everyone loved AI in the last 2 years and just been this barrage of, we call it AI slop content, right? And you can spot it 2 sentences in, 3 sentences in. And it's, sure, is it a good answer and is it probably helpful? I mean, yeah, but I'm not necessarily really interested in that. Like, I want to know what your opinion is as a person with lived experience. So the more you can lean into your humanness in your content on your website and in your marketing, it just will always continue to be a best practice.
But how does that marry up with optimizing for the AI to understand it and build your credibility? Like, if you're not a great writer, you have good ideas, but you have trouble verbalizing them or writing them. Is there a path where you can have the AI kind of polish your content and still retain the human idea, but the AI is just painting a prettier picture?
But honestly, it's refreshing for people to sound unfiltered, truly. You know, like, I like reading an article that has a couple of typos in it and looks like someone was just like rage typing, that they had all these ideas in their head and they wanted to get them out. Now, that's
because you're reading it on Reddit.
Okay. No, I'm not. But is that, necessarily professional? No. So but here's what I would do. And here's what I've coached some of my clients to do before. Get your phone out, open up a voice note, and talk to your voice note like you're talking to a client, a friend, somebody you're trying to tell about your business.
Your therapist.
Your therapist. Tell your ideas. So let's say I'm
not your spouse. Don't talk to it like you talk to your spouse.
Like, I'm a high-end residential remodeler, right? We have a lot of those. Okay, but I'm trying to stand out. Well, I'm going to talk into this voice note, talk about what makes me different. Why should people choose me? Why should people choose my business? What are the things I see in my client work? And where do I see projects go wrong or that I'm coming in to fix because someone's hired me because they hired so-and-so construction and they did a bad job and here's how I do it different. Go through all these things. What would you say? And just no pressure. Just say it all. Say it all into your voice note in your phone. Ramble. Make it any and all of the thoughts. And then you take that, you upload it to an LLM if you're choosing. Ideally, one you've already sort of trained on your brand. You've fed it your website. You've fed it your LinkedIn, any of your social media. They know who you are. And you upload the voice note and say, I'm looking to create some authoritative content that will get me cited in AEO, SEO, GEO searches. And here's all my thoughts. I want you to take my words. Don't change them. Don't change the sentiment behind them. But just help me structure this in an article format that'll show up. Start there. And see what it spits out.
That's a good idea.
I think the magic of that is that this is all achievable now. Small business owners who don't have the bandwidth to hire a marketing firm can get started by using tools like this. And then businesses who can hire a marketing firm and don't want to do all of this, well, we can get that input from you and turn that into 1 million really smart pieces of content that go out that sound like you, right? And it can be done way more efficient and more cost effective than it would have in the past, where we could produce a content like that, a full pillar's worth of content for a client in a month, instead of it would have taken 6 months in the past to write all of that content if we were doing it 100% interview style and typing all the things. So yeah, it's certainly helpful. I absolutely think that this is one of the best applications of AI for construction is in your marketing and your systems.
Interesting. This is an area I haven't thought about or haven't seen a lot of people applying AI to in construction. They're so focused on the operational side with finance, accounting, drawings, data analysis, all that stuff that I talked about in our AI for construction Q1 updates.
Yeah.
Marketing didn't even land in the top 10 of what I'm hearing companies leveraging it for. I'm hearing about marketing companies leveraging AI left and right.
Yeah.
And ads optimization and all that stuff. But as far as actual inside of a construction company, they're not thinking about it that way. They might be having it write bid proposals for content generation, but not this type of stuff. So this is great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Welcome. Anyways, if you have any questions about AEO, SEO, GEO, feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to answer. It will be me actually answering your questions. And then if you're a company that says like, okay, yeah, can you just do it for me or make it happen? Like, give us a call. We can.
All right. Thanks. We'll see you on the next episode. Check us out on Apple, Spotify, and
Anywhere you get your
YouTube.
podcasts.
And anywhere you get, is that new that we're on other things?
I don't know. That's just what people say.